All right, so turning now to reciprocity. What's going on in Washington? How are we not getting this thing through? I mean, I know they got a lot going on there, but my Lord, we've been waiting for a long time, and it's about time we push national concealed carry reciprocity through.
That's a great question. Where is national reciprocity? And I'm going to bring this tugboat to shore, so everyone bear with me. Anyone who's ever had a small child play soccer or play any type of game that involves a ball that they all have to chase after, that's kind of how it goes, right? They all huddle around that ball. They forget the positions that they have to play, and they chase it all the way down the field like a little mob swarm of angry bees. That's how they act. And I kind of feel, now here's where that tugboat comes to shore, I kind of feel that Congress is sort of doing the same thing. They hover around, and like a swarm of angry bees, they only chase one particular thing. There's a lot of them, Grant, so they could probably divide their time and maybe conquer some other legislation that needs attention, particularly national reciprocity. Now, why might national reciprocity be so important, someone may ask? Well, because that was one of the top priorities of millions of NRA members who went and cast a ballot for one of those lawmakers who is currently sitting in Washington, D.C., not doing anything about that national reciprocity of which we are speaking right now. So that's where the concern is.
Yeah, and so here's my biggest fear is we've seen, and specifically this is a Republican issue in Washington, we've seen Republicans go back on promises. You just have to look at Obamacare. My fear is that they talk a big game about reciprocity. Is it a fact that they're not totally on board with it? They better be, because we have a president in the office that is and says he's willing to sign it as soon as it comes to his desk.
Yes, and I think this is as good a chance as any that we are going to get in order to push this through. And particularly, and again, I will reiterate, when it is such a top priority for so many voters who cast their ballots for this administration or some other pro-Second Amendment lawmaker currently sitting in the seat in D.C., this is incredibly important. And look, if national reciprocity doesn't pass, that's another promise broken. And it's starting to look like just a long record of broken promises. And I'm not quite sure that all those voters are going to forgive that next go around.